Hey guys, Paula here. Welcome back to my channel, The Flavorful Home. If you're new, I am so glad you're here. If you visited before, I'm very happy that you've come back. I am a participant in another collaboration, Noodle November, and we are coming to the end of that, and it is twisted pasta. So all the recipes will feature a curly noodle or pasta of some sort. I love collabs. You get great ideas from the array of participants, so many different recipes. So if you're in a funk, it's always good to watch. It is hosted by Tony of Kettle Kitchen, and he is always behind a good collab. You'll find if you go to his channel that he's got some really good collaborations that he has helped put together, from Croctober, Pies of March. He's aces. Also, in the description box, always check it. There will be a link to the playlist because there is a live giveaway. Let me just let you know about that. It is on December 3rd at Tony's Kitchen, Kettle Kitchen. There'll be a link for that too. It'll be at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time so that you can get there and watch the giveaway. But remember, always watch all the videos and comment. That's how you get your name into the mix for the drawings. My recipe is very simple. You probably don't even need to print it up because that's how easy it is. I'm going to turn you around and show you what's in it. Come on. All righty, here we go. Sausage, Italian sausage. I happen to have 4 of them in here because that's how I packaged them up. 3 would be fine too, but you can do this how you like. Either slice them and brown them or remove them from the casing. When I first started creating and making this dish, I kept them sliced. Then I went, no, I think I'd like them out of the casing and more of a ground type sausage. But you know what I say, your kitchen, your rules. You're going to need salt and pepper, obviously. I have 3 cloves of garlic here. All you're going to do is smash them and brown them in the pan with some olive oil. After you brown up your sausage, pull it out and add that, but we'll get to that step after. Mushrooms, obviously. It depends on what kind of a mushroom mood I'm in. Either both of these will go, or 1 or 1.5. It depends on how mushroomy I'm feeling. For deglazing, I always keep unfinished bottles of wine to add to my cooking. When you brown up your sausage, hit it with a generous amount of red wine, scrape the pan of all the yummy flavors, and then you're going to add your tomato sauce. I like fire roasted, and this is the 15-ounce can. The fire roasted just has a little more depth of flavor. Diced, and then tomato sauce, 15-ounce can. And you're going to combine that and cook it. Now for the pasta. I don't know which one I'm doing yet. Either the Celentani or the king of curly pastas, fusilli. And this is the long fusilli. But again, we'll see. It'll be a surprise which pasta I use. These are the ingredients, not much at all. Sausage, salt, pepper, garlic, pasta, tomato sauce, wine, mushrooms. Have at it, friends. Let's put this together. Alrighty, guys. We're going to get our pot heated up. You want medium high. We're going to put some olive oil, which I don't think I had said in the ingredient list. on the bottom of the pan. I just did a zhuzh around, and then I kind of just swirl it, let it get hot. Now, for taking, there's two ways to do this. You can do a knife and just cut it and take the casing off. That's one way. Or you could do the fun kid way and squeeze it. See how it comes out? So we want this to get nice and hot. And I have my handy dandy crumbler, which I love. I got this from Amazon. I could link it in the description box. In comparison to the Pampered Chef one, I don't know, it's maybe $10 less. And in my book, $10 is $10. All right, let's see. I'm going to put just a little, not yet. We're going to let that heat up. We'll come back as soon as it's ready to have the sausage added to it. You know what? Let me just, I don't think you need to be shown it, but obviously I would do it on a cutting board. But another way is if you wanted to just slice them into discs. Again, I prefer, and that was enough time to add it for it to get hot. I prefer doing it with out of the casing now versus disc. And I've been making this dish for many years. My family loves it. They love mushroom. They love pasta. They love pasta with mushrooms. So I like to make this for them. And it's just so easy. It's such a basic dish with not many ingredients. And while this is twisted pasta, and so we're using curly ones, you don't have to. You can use penne. You can use rigatoni. You could use spaghetti. Use whatever pasta your family likes. See that? Let me just... You want to get it crumbly. You don't want chunks. So just keep doing that. Alrighty, as that browns, we'll come back. Now you can see it's nice and brown. It's looking so good. You don't want any pink left. And then, now this, again, this was 4 Italian sausage links. You could do more, you could do less. But I'm going to get that out and put it into a bowl. And we're going to put the garlic in. Here's my bowl. Here's my draining scoop. I'm going to pull this all up and put it into the bowl. Let the oil go back into it. Make sure I get it all. And I've already smashed my garlics. Smashing it just helps release the flavor of the garlic into the sauce. Just a little bit. I'll throw them on this side and just lower it. You don't want your garlics to burn. When they're minced, you have a better chance of them burning, more so than when they're whole like this. And you want them to release their flavor into the pan. and the oil. So we'll let that do for a couple of minutes and then we'll come back. See, it has a little brown, a little soft. And now we're gonna do some deglazing. I don't know if you could see how much is in there. Pour it in. I'm gonna probably use about a half a cup. Scrape up all the goodness and let it cook down for a couple. And then we'll come back when the tomatoes go. All right, I made a little mistake. I forgot how to saute my mushrooms, which is the whole point of the recipe. So I'm gonna just hit it with a little more olive oil, and we'll put the mushrooms in. I'm going for broke. I'm adding both. And you give it a stir. You're going to salt and pepper it. I'm going to put you over here, kind of an angle. Excuse the football game that you hear in the background. My kitchen is no longer its own room at the front or the back of the house. Now that we moved, it's all part of one big room. So the TV is on. And some salt. Everything is to taste, my friends. I think my pepper shaker has to be refilled, so I'm just gonna add from my grinder I made. I'm just gonna add from my shaker. And you're gonna cook them down. Give them a good stir. And let them cook down. We'll come back when they're at the right consistency or texture. Okay, the mushrooms have cooked down. We're gonna put the wine back in. Let that combine a little bit. And then we'll get ready for the sausage. We'll put the sausage meat back in. Okay, give it a good stir. And now we'll do tomatoes. Okay. And the diced fire roasted. There we go. I'm going to put a little water. I use water to clean up the bottom of the can. Just a little. And then you taste it for seasoning and you let it cook about 20 minutes. In the meantime, back there I got my pot up and we'll come back when it's ready to put. Alrighty friends, I wound up using rotini, a completely different pasta. And I cooked it and mixed it in. And now I'm gonna plate up. And it has a little bit of sausage and a little bit of mushrooms. We're gonna put some cheese on top. And then we're gonna have a taste test. It's a beautiful dish. All right, let's taste it. Get some sausage and some pasta and mushroom. Look at that pasta. Good dish, friends. December 3rd, Kettle Kitchen. Check the description box for all the links. Visit everybody. Enjoy this dish. It's easy and delicious. Until next time, go create something wonderful.